Hi guys! I hope the phone is going to record now because I kind of damaged it. Luckily, it's kind of working. It's not 100% fixed because the complete fix would cost nearly half of the price of new one. So I don't think I want to invest in the phone that is 2 years old. We just came back from very busy days. Troy is asleep. I'll show you how huge watermelons we've got. This monster! I got 3 of these beautiful watermelons. So the first 2 or 3 weeks, the watermelons have been really sweet and juicy and delicious. And then they sort of changed the country that they shipped from. I think first they were from Spain or something, and now they're Italian. Not that I have anything against Italian watermelons, but they're just watery. They just don't taste anything. They just are not sweet enough. Okay, so this one is looking different than the last time I was getting watermelons, and let's see, because I need to cut this. The kids wanted to eat some watermelon before dinner, and then I will be making some dinner, some yummy dinner. Okay, let's see how this, oh my goodness, how this guy looks inside. Well, they look good. They look good, but they don't taste anything. They don't taste sweet. That's the problem. Let's see. And they sort of overripe. This one looks a bit overripe, but hopefully it tastes good. I noticed that big one tastes better than small one, so I picked the biggest I could find. You know, you have the same problem with watermelons. They just always are perfect and when the season starts, and then they just turn not so good. I'm kind of worried that they push like a second round, so they don't, because there's like one growing season and then they want to make like 2 growing sessions in one season. So they push those, you know, fruits with some chemicals to just so they grow faster. Okay, smells good. Let's nibble a bit from the. If the skin area tastes sweet, that smells sweet. Oh my gosh, what a day! You know, like lately I just don't know what to do with these kids sometimes. It's summertime and we're going to, you know, visit many friends, and we just trying to stay outside a lot. But they like to explore everything, and so they kind of becoming bored when we go in one and the same place over and over again. I need to slice off very well the white part. The white part, I don't like the white part. I don't mind the white part. Oh, it's absolutely delicious. So important, you know. And the watermelon is not sweet. It tastes like you're eating a sponge, a watery sponge without any flavor. I eat this pink one. It's totally, completely sweet. I think it's a different vendor. So, Troy has been lately kind of keeping me very busy, you know. He's growing up rapidly, and this is the 3-year-old age then, but you could see he's curious, he touches things, he wants to explore things. And yesterday he took a nap in the car. So he was maybe napping, I don't know, 30 minutes, you know, during the daytime. He took a nap. I usually don't allow him because what happens, the nap completely ruins the whole schedule. Then he's not sleepy in the evening, and yesterday he went to sleep. It was 10:40 something, and he had been telling me that he's not sleepy, he's not sleepy, he's not sleepy. And the other thing is that the day is so bright. Like right now it's 8:30 p.m. and this is the daylight that you see. It's bright like this until about 10:30 p.m. Oops. Or even longer. Oh, Troy is woke up. Sorry. Okay, I'm back, and well, I thought maybe Troy will wake up and join me, but he was really cranky, so I just put him back to sleep. I need him to rest by tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm planning to go and visit an extremely interesting activity. Imagine a place that the children can experiment with anything, almost anything they want. There is about 160 different stations, experiments, and things that kids could be like safely burn things, melt ice, and use some sort of different solutions to see what's going to happen. So they really like it. It's called Experiment, and we have this newly founded in our town since maybe, I don't know, a few years, but it's really amazing. So we're planning on going for the entire day tomorrow. This is done. What I'm doing, this is something I found in my friend's apartment. There's a strainer that goes into the bowl, so when the juices go down, I drink the juices because the kids don't like that. But I drink the juices after they finish the watermelon, and the watermelon is not sitting in the water, so they are not, when they use the fork, they are not dripping the juice all over. Let me get this to them, and then let's begin to make dinner. Because this is something that Maya really liked, so I will kind of redo it again. It's kind of getting dark. I'll be right back. I hope you're curious. I may reveal that in the title, so you probably know what already it's going to be. We're gonna use cauliflower. I'm gonna make a yummy cauliflower rice. This is something that Maya likes, and Troy also likes. I may do again another video with Troy, because he has his own way of eating it. It's really cute, so I wish he actually was here and do it with us, but I promised Maya I will make this tonight again, because she really liked it, so I'm gonna do it with Troy again. This way. Look. The thing with cauliflower, okay? Cauliflower is from the cruciferous family. This is not really easy to digest vegetable, but has a lot of good things in it. But what we can eat still, while keeping it raw, because usually we steam it, cauliflower, this is here in the stems, there is too much starch. We can't eat that, especially Maya. So what I'm doing, I'm going to be slicing off only the flower part, only the tops, see? And then maybe I'll steam this for myself, we'll see if I want something cooked later. This is much easier to digest. It's more like flour, and it's the same thing as with broccoli. Don't eat whole raw broccoli. It's too hard to digest. And the top part doesn't have this cabbagey taste too much. It's still not that easy to digest as zucchini is, but once a week, that's a good change. And Maya is a big fan, I guess. With Troy also, he used to be this baby that was always, all the time, really attached to me a lot, till he was about 3 years old. Troy has changed into a boy in a couple of months. He really all the time wanted to be secure, like mommy has to be on his side, and he's been like always holding to me, to my clothes. Whenever we met a stranger, he would be like hiding in me, hiding his face. You could see that in some of other videos from the other channel. And I was worried at some point that maybe something, not like it's wrong with him, but is he really okay? You know, like especially after Travis's diagnosis, I'm really happy now seeing him being really on his own and going out there. This needs to be processed in the blender. You can see all the process, but just forgive me for now. I'm just gonna be doing these videos more like an experiment. I just want to share with you some of the things, and I know some people need to be inspired, motivated, and that's what I'm gonna be trying to do, like show you my life and it's possible. And those videos are basically for this purpose. I'm not doing them to do anything. I look like I'm not going to compete with amazing food channels or like recipes or anything. I'm just gonna keep doing like my thing, how I make my food, how I prepare, what my kids are eating, how I teach them, kind of my life. I hope that's okay with you guys and you can understand. Sometimes the picture will be like not perfect, but that's not what I'm focusing on here. I don't have my technical person, like, you know, we are here without Chris, so I am completely dummy, you know, about those things. I know how to turn the phone on and off. I learned to edit. That's already a huge accomplishment for me. Okay, so here goes the cauliflower, and I'll be right back. Vitamix, it's really good at this. Any dry thing, like not too juicy, will not turn into mush. But if it's something is sticky, like dates, remember the dates became a kind of ball, gooey ball. So I need to get a new spatula. I just misplaced it somewhere during the traveling. Traveling, actually, this is one thing about traveling. When you change places that you're staying at, it's so easy to lose things, to break them. I think I need a bigger container. Avocado will make it so tasty. I promise you, you will love it. So once you love it, but please promise me, do not eat this every day. For once, don't eat this every day. Why? Because if you eat something every day, you're bored with it after a while and then you don't want to eat it anymore. The second reason is just because the cauliflower. I think it's better to eat it like once a week and see how you feel. If you don't have gas or if you don't experience any flaring on the skin, especially like, you know, I'm talking to those of you who have eczema or detox at the moment right now, okay? So you guys kind of be careful. And for the kids, small amounts, not too much, just a little bit, you know? There are good things in the cauliflower, but we don't need a lot of them. Whenever it's really ripe, it's so easy. What I do, I just don't really, but this one is not perfectly ripe. Well, that's okay. Maya likes to do this, and then she's picking avocado. She likes, you know, she's such an avocado lover, and it's so heartbreaking for me. Like, I already restrict so many things for her, and I have to even restrict avocados. Come on, just mush it like this. This is my favorite way of making avocado. If you put avocado in a blender, it will be too blended, and I don't like it when I don't have the texture of avocado and I just have kind of like mayonnaise, you know? I like this a little bit chunky. So if you like chunky, press it with knife. It's a really good idea. It would be good to have some herbs like basil. I just don't have basil, but that's okay. This is a piece of garlic, but I'm just going to use a tiny slice, not even a whole slice. Look how much. This tiny teensy, just for the flavor, you know? Because she can taste it too much. If there's a tiny piece, it's a little spicy, she'll be like, oh, mommy, give me cucumber. And I will just mash it just to get a little kick, because garlic tastes so good with avocado, you know? See, it's like barely visible. For myself, I would do the whole one. I love garlic, love it. I just have a lot of watermelon on the floor. Huge cleanup. Every vlog I make, huge cleanup. This is the leftover, I didn't get a new one. I usually like rip it off in the fridge because I don't have time. So for smoothie I would just like rip one off. The boys had their veggies today in smoothies, so they can skip the salad if they don't want to. Travis, oh, this Travis is like, depends, you know. He has a day that he really wants to eat something more like veggie kind of thing, and then he'll be like happily sharing dinner. But some days he's like, oh, I just don't want mommy, I want smoothie. Then I just make him smoothie, and then I put his lettuce, celery, avocado or something into his smoothie, and it's fine, you know, fine with me. He's getting there, he'll get there eventually. I'm just gonna keep being patient and offer him things that he kind of likes or like approaching to try. I have same dilemma with him with fruits, but I just sneak some of the fruits into the smoothie, and he even knows that they're there, but he's okay with having a half of mango in his smoothie, or a bunch of blueberries, or strawberries, or raspberries, you know, many other things, but maybe not peaches. He doesn't really like peaches. So this is some of the celery. Lemon juice is a must. Every salad I make, always lemon juice or lime. It's just so alkalizing, refreshing, and just so much flavor in simple lemon juice. Mix that. It just smells so good. And just mix it all together, and it's done. I'm dreaming one day to have a nice kitchen with big table that I can put all the, you know, food processor and a blender and, you know, all the tools, and I will have drawer for knives, and I can, you know, have nice bowls and just make for you a beautiful meal. So this is my dream, and I'm just saying this out loud. Once I say things that they usually happen, so I just do it for real. I'm gonna just tell you that it's my dream to have. I hope you guys enjoyed my videos. I don't know. I'm kind of having a lot of fun doing them. It's so exciting. It looks so perfect. You can add a little bit of pink salt, but here's the thing. Someone has commented that salt is toxic, that salt is inorganic. Even pink or sea salt, they both are inorganic salt, and they're still not good for the body. The body doesn't know what to do with it. So I'm gonna try to adjust that. That nice person said that celery has salt, and I could dehydrate celery and grind it, and this way I will create a celery salt. So maybe that will be a good idea. Celery is salty, so I added some celery already. Delicious salt.
I want to pee now.
Shh, quiet. I don't want. Guys are eating watermelon and peeing. And look what Maya likes. Oh, let me get a plate. Seriously, I'm gonna be sent for you. You know where is it? So excited. Just, you know what? Because I want to finish this video before it's dark. You want to stay with me, or maybe go try this?
Yeah, because we're playing a cool Angry Birds game that we found here.
Really?
So yeah.
I kind of relaxed more when Troy is not awake. I'm sorry, but it's really stressful, you know, like you can imagine, and to control all what they're doing and to like give each of them something to do so they are busy, and at the same time I can share some of valuable information, not only a chaotic kitchen. So what Maya likes. At first, of course, when I told her, Maya, let's do the lettuce boats with this, and she said like, a lettuce boat, and in the past she really loved them, but for a while sometimes I forget to make things that she likes, and then she kind of like slowly turns into more comfortable foods. And she completely forgot that she really liked romaine lettuce. This is like baby romaine lettuce. I'm gonna just spread this, and let me just taste. Look, just totally simple idea. Just put this inside. It's kind of like a paste, but it's really sticking well together. This is absolutely cauliflower-tastic. You guys should try it. You see, it was so simple. 5 ingredients: cauliflower, avocado, lemon, celery, lettuce.